Quite a lot of growth on my sweet potato. I let it get dry a couple of times, so there's some yellow leaves in there. I'm not sure how that's going to affect things. But yeah, it's looking quite good. I think it's been munched by slugs, just like just about everything else this year. Autumn's rhubarb, it's looking amazing. Been plenty of new growth since we picked the old leaves off. This is the condor potato kind of scraps that I put in here to hopefully get some more seed potatoes for next year. As you can see, the slugs have really been happy with my idea of growing some more seed potatoes for next year, and they've really enjoyed the foliage, so I've kindly provided them to eat. Autumn's variegated strawberry plant. I do think it is variegated. It's doing rather well. As you can see, there's loads of runners coming off of it. That runner is quite variegated. But we've had really bad issues this year with, I don't know what it is, but as soon as a strawberry ripens up, a creature of some kind, it could be a caterpillar, it could be a slug, eats a hole all the way through it, and it's really annoying. And my mint, I think, has just got too dry this year. It looks really bad actually. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. Same for my basil. I think the weather's just been too inconsistent this year. There is some new growth and there's some flowers. I've still been using the basil, it's been alright. But yeah, not great. And my variegated sage has done rather well. I think it'll be nice to see it flower next year. Curry plant, looking good. Rosemary's got some strong new growth on it, which is great. Orange palm's looking good too, got some nice little flowers on it. It's good to see. And coming over to the tomato planter, my cucumber looks really good. There is quite a large cucumber there, which is probably about ready for picking, I would have thought. I'm going to try and pickle some cucumbers at some point. It's got rather dense foliage, lots of flowers. Pollination has generally been better over the past couple of weeks. The more pollinators around to be doing that. My tomatoes have gone absolutely crazy. They must be about 4 foot tall. Plenty of flowers, loads of little tomatoes coming in. I'm happy with the growth, and yeah, it's just overhanging the path just a little bit. Definitely need to tidy up the tomatoes around here, but the stick tomato is looking very good. Those are little flowers on it. Unfortunately, a lot of spiders as well. Cucamelon in the back there is starting to go a bit crazy up the fence. Been a real bad year for outdoor growing without a greenhouse this year. If anything, it's reinforced the fact that I need to buy a greenhouse. But my fennel has started to kind of go to seed, which is good. It's not the kind of fennel that produces bulbs. But yeah, you can see they're rather big, rather healthy looking, and this is one of my wild backtones. If I can get the flower kind of on camera. Look at that, that is very nice. It's a lovely looking flower. It's a lovely looking plant, to be honest. Even though it's been through it, to be honest. It's in a little solar cup down there. It's been through absolute hell with the weather, but it's held out. I didn't harden it off at all, I just kind of chucked it out here, and it's done really well. Potatoes, starting to die back, some of them. What's slightly worrying is that none of them have actually flowered, so we have no idea what the potato situation is like in the bags. We might not get any, we might get a couple, who knows. We might just have some seed potatoes next year. The lavender, again, it's not really done much. I think maybe it was a lack of nutrients in the soil. Could just be the terrible weather, but it looks like it's got some kind of a rust on it actually. Looking at those leaves, they look a bit crusty, rusty crusty leaves. I'll give it a bit of nitrogen, see if it perks up. And this one is, I always forget the name of it, but I've remembered it this time. It's the begonia. Nice little flower in the middle there. Can't really see it. It's a weird old flower. Not what I was expecting, to be honest, but there you go. My oregano in this very depleted soil is looking okay actually. And as you can see, my parsley has started to go to seed as well. So I'll be harvesting those parsley seeds when they're ready. Maybe scatter them at the allotment. It's good for pollinators. And down here on the main bed we've got turnips, which are looking like they're going to produce bulbs. We've got beetroot, sweet beetroot, sugar beet I think they're called. They're looking rather good. The marigolds have been absolutely decimated by slugs. No surprise there. So we've planted loads of spring onions around the place, just because it's one of the only things that autumn can eat with her diet at the moment that actually has some flavour in it. So we chopped off the ends of the spring onions and just kind of put them in the bed, just to grow on. And I think it's worked quite well, because we're going to have a lot of spring onions to harvest now. And hopefully it should keep the slugs away, because they are technically not supposed to be able to eat onions, but I've seen evidence to contradict that, so who knows. Anyway, in here we've got allegedly an orange scorpion, which does actually, strangely enough, it looks to be the healthiest it's looked so far, with all this kind of clover choking it out. It does look really healthy. There's even a few flowers in there, so maybe I'll get a pot out of that, who knows. But yeah, some of these clover have really pink flowers, and the pink flowers smell very sweet. I think they are definitely favoured by the bees. It's almost like dripping with nectar. Very nice. It's been a great little experiment growing clover in this bed, because if anything it means next year we're going to have quite a good supply of nitrogen in here. As you can see, like, it looks fantastic, and the pollinators love it too. You can see here one of the sugar beets. You can see that very well. It's got a nice little bulb forming. Shouldn't be too long on that. And as I'm sat here, I can just smell that lovely sweet clover flower. It's honestly underrated how good that smells. And you can see here a chiltepin cross lemon drop. Again, not done very well, but there's plenty of flowers on there, so I might be surprised. It is growing kind of in amongst the clover, it's being choked out by the clover, so we'll see whether that actually works or not. And another plant in the back, you can probably just about see, there's a branch, a few flowers, maybe even a couple of pods. Haven't checked on it, probably won't check until I see some ripe pods. But yeah, you can see those massive leaves there, those are turnip leaves. They've done amazingly. Gonna have a good turnip harvest this year, if nothing else. And here is the Tiger Fang F2 pepper. You can see it just about in here. Again, it's been overtaken by clover, but it doesn't seem to be too badly affected by that. It's pumping out pods, even though the pods are very small. Pumping out flowers. Doesn't seem to be too unhappy with the situation there. A lot of spiders around, so I'm going to avoid sticking my hand in, but yeah, it's looking rather good. I can see a large pod in there actually, which is encouraging. And then moving on up, I'll give you a nice, give you some B-roll there, looks quite good. More spring onions just kind of dotted around the place. I talked about evidence that slugs are eating spring onions when they're not supposed to. Prime example of it, you can see there slug slime on it, and obviously this has been just eaten clean off. Typical slug behaviour. Yeah, they're not supposed to eat it, but they do. they're just unstoppable. But yeah, you can see the beetroot again looking good, if not a bit woody, but I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to worry about that or not. Actually, you can see in there, lovely sweet pea flower. Sweet peas is just something that we chucked in kind of along the edge here, not really knowing what they'd do. Turns out they've actually flourished, which is nice. And here we have the Gaillardia flowers that I planted at the hanging basket last year. Did really well in the hanging basket, so I just kind of split up the root ball and chucked them in along the top here. They've done really well. You can see they're dotted around the place. Here is the Brazilian Starfish Yellow crushed sugar rush peach F4. Some pods on there already, little pods. Might have to just take them off, I'm afraid. Sunflowers, and the leaves look okay. Not great. One thing that's done quite well out here is the Ahi Santa Cruz cross purple flowered bactum in the back there, where you just about see it. The leaves look very healthy. There are a few pods, I think 2 or 3. I'd be able to show you that. There is definitely a pod on there, which is absolutely fantastic news, because I need to renew my seed stock. I think that was the last seed that I had. And you can see another turnip in the back there, filling out quite well. So yeah, overall, this bed's done quite well. And then, coming over here, we do actually have another gladioli flower stem coming up. The hanging baskets with sort of chamomile and bunny tails in, they've done excellently, done really well. Gladioli shooting up flower stems now, only some of them though. See that one there, looks beautiful. And then these mini purpley snapdragon flowers, they look really good. My nasturtium has done really well. Weirdly, untouched by slugs. Oh, I say that, but then looking at the top there, definite slug damage. Look at that. Literally the star of the show right now. Next to it on the left there is mallow. But that gladioli is beautiful. Come around and get a better view. Yeah, it's lovely. And then we've got sweet peas, which again look really good, if a bit late. Same with the gladioli really, it is quite late, but a welcome addition to the garden. The right pod on my bubblegum 7 orange purple flower, which is nice. And there's some new flowers coming in. Slugs have absolutely loved this plant, as you can see. But moving on to the blood ghost, again, slugs have loved it. Well, any chance it's had of making any new growth, slugs have just eaten it, which is ridiculous. Look at that, it's just a total disaster. But it is trying, it's trying its best, and there is plenty of new growth going on. And it's definitely not too late either. And yeah, no sign of any pods on my Volante peach just yet. It's been quite badly affected by slugs. Just looking at the torn leaves there. However, my rhomboidium, I'm just completely blown away by how good this plant looks. That woody stem. And yeah, just kind of imagine somewhere up here going to be some flowers before too long. You can see little side shoots coming out. It's not all good news though. Just I don't even have any words for the amount of damage that's been done to this plant. Just ridiculous. Look at this. This whole stem here has just been stripped bare by slugs. Like, what the hell? Can you believe that? That is ridiculous. I'm trying not to draw too much attention to the fact that there's a pod on this plant that I want to ripen. The slugs will get to it. But yes, it's done very well. It might actually be running out of nutrients as well, just looking at it. So I might need to give it a bit of a feed. A lot of the flowers haven't haven't turned into pods. I wonder why. Well, yeah, what the hell? Look at that. I wonder why the flowers aren't turning into pods. Definitely been cool enough for it this year. But yeah, moving on to. Oh, I've just noticed this plant had loads of good new growth on it. You can see there that shiny thing. That is slug damage. Just we've got to figure out a solution for slugs, whether that be nematodes or I'm even thinking of slug pellets, to be honest. As much as I hate to admit it, it's unavoidable. It's just ridiculous. Every time a plant puts out new growth, it just gets eaten by slugs. But this is rhino. Not sure the orange is correct for you now, but I'm happy with that. Texas rice, again, probably wants warmer temperatures than what we've had. Yeah, you can see the ricotta cross wild pepper. It's not looking too hot. It's looking a bit yellowy, and I thought maybe that would be overwatering or the heat, but actually I don't think, or lack of heat. I don't think we can blame that anymore, because it has been quite warm over the past couple of weeks. Yeah, so not sure. Probably won't grow it again. It could be genetic. Could just be the lack of sunlight. Same with this one. Looked alright when it was indoors. As soon as I brought it outside, decided to die. Yeah, the sweet Moruga has had quite a nice time. But again, like with everything else, slugs have just been absolutely chewing on the plant. Just even the stem. I'm sure if the stem wasn't woody, it would have gone straight through it. Yellow cyril. Plenty of flowers. Some pods actually coming in, which is nice. I started seeds for it indoors, just in case it didn't show any signs of improvement. But actually, looking at it, there is a pod in the back there. Yeah, hopefully it ripens up. Looking forward to trying it. Oh wow, there's a nice big pod here. Look at that for a few now. Looks more like ahi mango. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, yellow cyril. Cross between a lemon drop and a naga variety, I believe. Just one of those interspecific crosses that have really kind of tickled my fancy this year. And my purple Nagajaloki variegated, it has not stopped putting out these beautiful flowers, even though there's pods on there which are waiting to ripen up. Actually, looking at that one, looking at the state of the pedicel there, I'm not sure that even will ripen. It's still firm, so maybe it's still connected. But slugs have had a right go at it. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, the new growth looks good. Something I have to show you guys, and it's depressing. The lovely little flower basket, which was inspired by Mojo from the PLC Discord. Sorry, I think I'll leave it to the professionals next time. It's just been absolutely decimated by slugs, and actually I've just seen this pod's been completely opened up by slugs, which it wasn't like that the other day. Yeah, this is a variegated sugar rush, not that you can tell. And this is also a variegated sugar rush seedling that I've plopped in here, not that you can tell because it's not really variegated. But yeah, all the variegated sugar rush seedlings I put in, even the marigolds, just been totally stripped bare. That was ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it. I wanted this to be a nice, pretty little basket, but the slugs had other ideas, didn't they? It's ridiculous. But it's not all losers. And the Capsicum lanceolatum plant, yeah, it's loving life. Look at it. Ridiculously healthy looking foliage. Just going to kind of pick off the yellowy leaves. Looks really good, doesn't it? Loads of flowers, and these flowers are absolutely beautiful. Look at that for a pepper flower. Yeah, just unmatched beauty in the pepper world. And of course there's some pods as well. So yeah, this has been one of the winners, definitely. Talking of winners, the Eshbognassi F2s, they've done really well. It's a nice big sprawling plant, kind of goes everywhere at the moment. But yeah, again, these flowers are really nice. Just pick one off. Look at that, very unique, kind of bell shaped, very nice. CGM 19198 hasn't done too well. That's a nice looking bee. That's beautiful. Hasn't done very well, but there are some pods on it. Weirdly, I didn't see a flower. Yeah, it does look like it might be recovering. Some new stems down there with some good looking foliage on it. Over here, the Tiamat F3. Again, it's looked fantastic all year. It's been quite immune from the majority of the slug damage, although the stem has been eaten on some of the lower leaves. But yeah, there's a few right pods on there actually that need picking. And yeah, no spoilers for the review, but it's a really nice tasting pepper. Just being absolutely mobbed by bees because of this stuff. But yeah, my parsnips have done rather well. They look fantastic. Impressed with that. The onions that were planted, they look how can I put this? They've been eaten by slugs, haven't they? There is just a ridiculous amount of slug damage out here, and bindweed. Even my carrots have been slugged. Something's done better though. This is definitely looking better. My submarine plant. Some of the growth at the ends looks a bit strange. Not sure what's up with that. But the pumpkin plant, the volunteer pumpkin plant, had a couple of large flowers on it, and I don't know, kind of looks like they've been pollinated. Yeah, very much looking forward to seeing what happens with that. There we go. Look at that. Success. That's a submarine. Looks lovely. I think that might be the best of the bunch as well. Just tiny little pods. Not sure they're supposed to be that small or not. And we'll just finish off here. Showing off some of these pot marigold flowers, which are lovely, aren't they? Absolutely lovely. Look at that, beautiful. That bee again. And yeah, that's a dwarf morning glory, I think. Fortunately, most of the blueberries on this bush have been eaten by birds. But there's actually some in the back there that look savable. Blackberry certainly looks good though. And the raspberry, it's definitely seen better days. In fact, it looks like it might be dying back completely. Oh well. Blackcurrant, I'm sure it'll do better next year. Hello guys, and welcome back to another grow update. It is currently the 26th of July and got a few things to show you. Now first of all, I just want to talk about the upgrade that you might be seeing in terms of the image quality. So I went and bought myself a new lens. It's quite a fancy one, so should notice a significant improvement in terms of the quality of the videos that I'm taking. So hopefully that does help. Right here we've got the Scorpion Douglas. As you can see, there's a nice ripe wrinkly pod on there, which I'll be trying relatively soon. And we've got a whole bunch Kangstar Lemon Starburst pods, which are ripe and ready to try. Over here we've got the Isotope Poplano Gold. A few pods on that one. I've had a few off already. Tried them. Not a huge fan, spoilers, not a huge fan of the taste. The Matapino in the back it looks pretty similar to how it's done on every update so far, but I've added some Myco to the top of the soil there, so hopefully that'll make a little bit of a difference anyway. Now if we move on down a level, I've actually found the time, the motivation and the energy to start some more seeds for some of my crosses and things that I've just wanted to grow out for a while now. So you can see on the left we've got Fatman Bubblegum F2s. That's the Fatali cross of the Batman Bubblegum 7 Orange. Hoping to get some nice big chunky pods with the bleeding calyx, so that'll be really good. Got this one at the front, VAC, which is the variegated Ahi Cochabamba from Wambus on the PLC Discord. Hopefully I'll get a variegated sprout. I've got 5 of them coming up there. And also worth a mention is the Ahi Charapita crossed with Thor's Thunderbolt F2. That was part of the community grow out on the PLC Discord as well. And various other crosses that I've been working on. So the Guyana cross with variegated Sugar Rush F2s. Those are coming up. Guyana cross Black Bikino cross Ahi Trinity F2. Those are coming up too. And I've re-sown seeds for the Orange Ghostly Jalapeno and the Chiltepin cross Lemon Drop as well. Just really want some pods off of those this year, and the outdoor plants really are not cutting it. But yeah, I'm really excited to be starting more seeds. There's plenty more seeds in the germinator as well, So these two levels are going to be completely filled up with seed starts, and then they'll eventually be moving over here once this forest is gone. I'm anticipating there's going to be another maybe 40-50 days of just Ahi Trinity growth, so we can have a look at the Ahi Trinity F2s. We've got a wide range of different phenotypes going on here. Some of them are quite pale and curly, some of them quite pale and chunky, some of them are sort of darker and longer and thin like the Guyanas. And yeah, over on this side I think this is probably my favourite so far. We've got these long thin pods, but also we've got that kind of diamond shape towards the end of the pod, that kind of curved tail aspect of it. I really like that. Yeah, big fan of that. What else have we got going on? So we've got the Black Bikino, we've got the Ahi Guyana cross Black Bikino cross Ahi Trinity. Under here you can see there's quite a few pods going on. In the back there, probably not showing well on camera. It's not. Hello? Here we go. Come on. Focus. Over there. There we go. Got the No Heat Primo pods, which look pretty good actually. And you can kind of just look through the canopy there. It's kind of insane. What I do is I put water in this bottom tray, and then all the plants just kind of soak up that water, and it makes my life really easy. Just do that once every couple of days. Down here we've got the lovely looking Primo Lucifer XLs. This plant, for being in a 1 litre pot, is absolutely loaded up. There's just pods everywhere, which is absolutely fantastic. Of course, if my camera could focus on the pods, that would be great. Look at that. Oh yeah, you can see this new lens is brilliant. Nice. I really like it. Huge fan. Yeah, if I could focus on that one. There we go. You can see some of them are quite large. In the back there, the Pimenta Barra de Ribeiro, and that one there is my Canning Style Lemon Starburst cross dark Lemon Starburst F4 from Jazz. It's a cool looking pod. I'm going to be trying that one this weekend. I'm really looking forward to that one actually. What else have we got to show you? Just these Ahi Trinities really. There's 3 plants. They're all kind of leaning towards this side. I've had to kind of string them up in 2 different ways to stop them from falling over. But yeah, wide range of different pod sizes there. Really happy with how they're coming out. Let's take a closer look. Some of these flowers, really nice. As you can see, there's loads of flowers. Yeah, really happy with how the tent's coming along. Let's go over to the windowsill. Okay, so over here you can see I've picked most of the sort of ripe pods. This one was the Guyana crossed with the variegated sugar rush. Taking all the pods off of it. Still kind of really deciding what to do with it, but I think I'm just going to leave it for now. Might give it away to friends or family. This one is the Leopard Reaper Revival project that I've got going on. It's getting very tall, probably quite close to flowering right now. Yeah, happy with the progress on that. The Guyana cross Black Bikino cross variegated sugar rush F1 in here. It's still lanky. I've trimmed it back. Just waiting for this pod to fully ripen, and then I'll harvest the pod and probably take the plant down. There's one pod there in the back, just coming off that same branch. There's an unripe pod there, but I might just sacrifice that one for the sake of space, because the variegated sugar rush plants that I've got growing are growing into that space now. Giving these plants sort of a trim on the lower levels because there was just so many leaves. Probably needed better kind of air circulation, breathability. So I've helped it out a little bit. And then there's this one, which is my main one, which I'm going to take to M5. But there is a pod on there. It's going to ripen very slowly. Still over a month left on that, I reckon. But yeah, I've been trying and failing to sort of cross this plant with other plants. I've tried several times, but the flowers just keep falling off. So, but it doesn't really matter. We've got plenty of time left to get these crosses done, and I've been focusing more recently on my existing crosses rather than creating new ones. I'm not going to release this plant, like I said in the last video. I'm not going to release seeds for this plant until I'm really happy with where it is, and right now I'm not. So I'm going to keep growing it out for a few more generations, and we'll go from there. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next update. And action.
Okay.
It's potato harvesting time.
One bag of them.
Yeah.
See if there's anything in here.
Let's see what we got. A worm.
There's one.
One potato. It's quite a
decent size one.
Yeah.
No.
Nice.
It's not looking too hopeful.
Isn't it?
Go on, big worm. I'm not sure how many plants are in this one, and it has. I didn't keep on top of watering them because it was kind of wet and yuck anyway.
Yeah.
There's
another one.
Oh, red one.
Hold on a minute. That was a different
I don't
colour.
know what I planted in here. They're probably low down. Could I have the condor potato and I'll put some of the dirt in that one?
Yes. Condor.
That's looking like it's got a while left on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt one.
Big one? Nope, just another little one. Oh wow, yeah, those are quite good. I think those must be earlies.
I'm not sure because I just bought a mix, so I don't know what any of these actually are.
They went over quite quickly, didn't they? Without
Yeah,
flowering.
these ones did. None of them flowered, but I did have a main crop last year that didn't flower as well. Oh, another red one.
Nice.
But because we just got a pick and mix bag of seed potatoes.
Yeah.
Another big worm. Which I'll let in there. Another blue worm. I did heap them up quite a bit though, so they might all be in like the bottom.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too. Oh, another red one.
Oh nice. This is going to be fun.
Multicoloured mash.
Yeah. I hope they keep their colour when they cook.
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
There must have only been like 3 plants in here, maybe.
Yeah.
The red one.
Nice. We should probably keep one of each as a seed potato
Yeah, I was
next
going to
year.
say we'll keep some for seed potato. What's that? That's a rock. Oh yeah, there's rocks at the bottom. Okay.
Oh, brilliant. Nothing else in there.
Sure.
We ought to tip them out really, but I don't think the compost will hold itself together.
Oh no.
Where are the seed potatoes though?
Yeah, there's not even any like little one. I mean,
There's just potatoes with nothing connected to them. That's really strange.
I mean, this one like started sprouting, but
Yeah.
that's not a very good first potato harvest.
No. I did wonder whether it would be a bit naff because of the weather.
But yeah, I'm not finding anything else.
Oh, that's a shame.
Wow. That is it, isn't it?
Yeah, looks like it.
Well, here's my potato harvest. Not very good.
Not great, is it?
No. Guess we'll keep like that one for the seed and that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I did only put 2 in here, but that's still not great.
No. Really not. They look good quality though. Skin.
Oh yeah. Clean them up.
Yeah. It's a shame really.
Yeah. No, I was expecting, because they did well last year, but this year's just been so weird for the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
No, that's it.
How strange.
Yeah, that is it.